The Bears get back to winning as they pull out a victory against the Bengals despite a career day from the over 40-year-old Joe Flacco. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to 9 to 5 Bears for another edition of Victory Monday. My name is Eric. With me, as always, is my best friend and coworker, Brett. Brett, how you doing today? How you feeling?
Eric, I am feeling great. I feel like I'm good, but you're still like coming down from that game.
Yeah, that game aged me significantly. I was like,
he lost his hair.
That was happening before the game, but that may have contributed to it. I think my beard turned more white because of that game. But no, yeah, we had friends over, some drinks were had, and man, that was stressful and fun, and I'm so tired. I stayed up till like midnight doing the notes for this episode, so hopefully it's good. But before we dive into how fun that game was, let me mention our sponsor, Toll Roofing and Construction, right here. This sign right back here. I don't know how far back it is. I don't want to fall
Right
touching
here,
it.
too.
Yes, and on Brett's drink. We'll be hearing from them later in the episode, and that should be a lot of fun.
As always.
I once again didn't write an ad read, so Brett and I are just going to Saturday Night Live. We're going to do it live and see how that goes. So let's go to the game. Bears 47, Bengals 42. Oh, my God. Let's start with our good, better, best segment because we can do that because we won. It's not bad. Well, there's some bad stuff, but we're going to focus on the good. The good is that the Bears improved to 5-3 on the year despite a career day from Joe Flacco. The Bears generated 576 total yards of offense, 30 first downs, and 4 out of 5 scoring in the red zone. The better in a game full of tricks and with DeAndre Swift out, Kyle Monangai stepped up in a big way, gaining 176 yards on 26 carries, rejuvenating the Bears' run game after a loss last week. Monangai is the second Chicago running back to have over 26 carries and 175-plus yards, joining Walter Payton
It's a good name to
on that list.
Good name to be
Insane. And it is the most rushing yards by a rookie this season, 38 more than Ashton Genty.
Yes.
Suck on that, everybody that wanted us to draft Ashton Genty.
I did.
And the best, Bears rookie first-round pick Colston Loveland had a career day, tallying 6 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns, including the game-winning touchdown on a 58-yard catch and run from Caleb. And he was breaking tackles, and he ultimately secured the victory in the end there, although those last couple Hail Mary passes from good old Joe were stressing me out. So, holy cow. Brett, how was that game yesterday? What were your thoughts? What were you thinking?
Oh, my God, Eric. How did we win that game? How do we almost lose that game? My goodness, I am so rock hard right now. I mean, I'm so happy right now. I'm going to do my own little segment to piggyback off you. It's called the Good, Bad, Terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
The terrible was the defense. They were
yeah.
TRBL. Joe Flacco shredded them. Just a bad day from the defense. It feels like we've regressed the last couple of weeks. The bright spot was glad to see Austin Booker back.
Mm-hmm.
Got a sack and a fumble. Montez Sweat got to the quarterback. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, welcome to Chicago. He got a sack as well. But, man, that defense is decimated in the back end. And the credit to the Bengals, we knew T. Higgins and Jamar Chase were going to be tough to defend.
We said it last week. We're like, that's going to be the key.
I didn't expect Joe Flacco to throw for 448 yards yesterday, though, or whatever the hell he had.
No.
So, and actually, I might even flip-flop. My terrible was also the special teams unit. Just shitty. I don't want to see Cairo Santos again in a Bears uniform. Get rid of him. We said it since week 1. He's got a rubber leg. He was terrible yesterday. I missed 2 field goals. They gave the opening kickoff return for a touchdown. And then also the penalties on our own kickoff returns. Every time we'd get the ball, I remember Devin Duvernay, whatever his name is, Duvernay.
Yeah, Duvernay. Yeah, you're right.
Returned it to midfield. It's like, all right, hell yeah, we're going to get good field position. Holding call. Illegal formation call.
Yay.
It's like Richard Hightower. What do you do, dude?
It's your only job is on special teams.
Yeah. And the special teams unit was terrible. And then the good, like Eric said, 576 yards of offense from the offense. Yeah. A lot of trick plays I loved. Caleb, again, 20 or 34 passing, whatever he was, for 280 yards. Still got to up that completion percentage. His accuracy, still a little off, but he always shines when it matters most. And that was another game-winning drive for Caleb. He threw an absolute dot to Colston Loveland there on that final play, and Colston took it to the house. And it's just a game that never should have been that close. Unfortunately, it was. But my goodness, that's a game that it's It's just incredible. 5-3 already. The last year they didn't win their 5th game till the final game of the year.
Incredible.
So Caleb just continues to show that he does have that clutch gene, and I'm really excited to just see him continue to improve. Again, Ben Johnson said that this offense wouldn't start. It's going to take till December, because it is what it is.
It's just sad because then the season's going to be over.
Exactly. But again, good to see them win and survive a shootout. So that was just a lot of fun, and I'm glad I didn't crash because I was driving back from Michigan, listening and watching with like a cross-eyed version of watching the road in the game. But anywho,
just
that
like
was
when I was pointing this way.
yeah, and my phone's right here, and it was awesome though. Great game, and just again a lot of good things to take away from in that offense and the rookies, the 2 rookies.
Oh yeah.
Who got the game balls? They were just incredible.
Kids, if you're listening to this, don't watch football games and drive. We do not advise that here. But we also recognize that you have free will and can do what you want with your life. But
Yeah.
just saying.
But also, like, desperate times, desperate measures.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
We're huge Bears fans, and I will go to great lengths to watch the team. And on Sunday coming up, when you're at the game, I'll have to be driving again, and I will be doing the same thing.
Interesting. So. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. Hopefully that's a win, but we'll break that one down in a second
Yep.
here. Yeah, the defense was atrocious. Before I go into my thing, I'll just piggyback off what you said there. This game was so much fun, and like you said, there's gonna be
had everything.
Let's get like the bad things out of the way right now, because I just want to like gush about how like
Right.
fun this game was to watch. Like defense was terrible. The defense is terrible. When the defense doesn't take the ball away, they can't do anything else good right now.
No.
We're getting some pressure up front. That's the Bengals, questionable offensive line. That's the reason Joe Burrow got hurt. Their defense is bad. Like, so yes, like again, we'll put the asterisk at the top of this episode, and then we're gonna ignore it for the rest of the episode. This was the Bengals, right? Their defense is really bad. Like, we understand that. Our defense was also really bad, and it culminated in this just absolutely ridiculous game that was one of the most entertaining Bears games I think I've ever watched, despite how mad I was that they were coming back in the 4th quarter and they scored 2 touchdowns in like under a minute. Just to put this game in perspective, you sent me some stats. I spent like 2 hours last night looking at like all of the crazy statistics.
Yeah,
from
and
this
I was
game.
trying to gather them too, but you're
got-
probably more
I got
organized than I
some.
am. I'm just scrolling through Twitter.
So your Twitter one that you sent me was courtesy of OptiStats. Shout out to them. Never heard of them, but shout out to OptiStats.
Yeah, shout out for doing our job.
Yeah, go follow them. The Bears are the first team in NFL history to have a player with 3+ pass touchdowns, Caleb Williams, another player with 1+ pass touchdown and 1+ rush touchdown, DJ Moore, and a third player with 150+ rushing yards, Kyle Monangai. That's kind of insane. 89 points is also the most points scored in a football game involving the Bears in their 105, 110-year history, whatever it
It's
is
a lot
now.
of years
So that's insane.
and a lot of points.
I'm gonna keep going with these stats if you don't mind.
Yeah,
'Cause there's so many of them, dude.
I'm good. Like, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Keep going. Don't stop,
This
Aaron.
game featured 1,071 yards of total offense between the two teams, 576 for the Bears, which was the most in team history. The previous mark was 488 yards in 1943 against the Giants, and the Bengals had 495 yards. 293 yards passing, 283 rushing for the Bears. First time that both those metrics were over 280 in the same game in Bears history. 449 passing, 46 rushing for the Bengals. Joe Flacco, a career high 470 yards, accounting for 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Caleb was 20 for 34, 280 yards, and 3 touchdowns with a receiving touchdown. And Caleb became the first player in NFL history with 250 passing touch. Caleb became the first player in NFL history with 250+ passing yards, 50+ rushing yards, and 20+ receiving yards in a game. And he caught a touchdown, too. He accounted for 355 total yards and 4 touchdowns for 118 passer
yummy
rating.
That's so yummy.
Oh, my God. The Bengals have scored 80 points over the last 2 weeks. Both losses. The only other team to do that, 1966 Giants. Yeah, dude, this.
You all right?
Yeah, and there were
Yes.
still more. There were still like more like people coming out with like these crazy statistics for this game, and it just feels so good because usually like these kinds of games like the Bears lose, and like everybody in the games after, like between the Bills and Chiefs game, we're calling this like the game of the week, and even on Sunday Night Football and even on Twitter, everyone was just like, this game's freaking insane, which is
Yeah.
not usually like things you say about a Bears game. Or if it
Right.
is, it's usually because it's insane because we fumbled it away at the end or just got our asses.
And they tried to.
Yeah, absolutely beat, but we pulled it off. So this is a historic game by every
Yeah.
metric that I just fired off.
And Eric mentioned how bad the Bengals defense is. Yeah, they're terrible too. But here's the thing. We put up 47 points and 576 yards of offense. So we did exactly what we should do against a defense like that.
Yes.
Right? So everyone's like, oh, well, everything that happens, it's always got to come with an asterisk in Twitterverse. Like, oh, well, they're
Especially for
playing
the
Bengals.
Bears, yeah.
Right. Okay, they played the Bengals, and they whooped the shit out of the Bengals defense. That's what you want to see. You beat the teams you're supposed to beat. Again, our defense has really regressed. I knew it was going to be a challenging day just given who was out of the game and who the Bengals had on the other side. But definitely a game that it was a roller coaster. I'm still not sure what down by contact means. When Tremaine Edmonds had that interception that went for a pick six, and then they ruled him down at the 4-yard line. Because the game, I was like, oh, that's game's over. Like pick six, we're up 2 scores.
Yeah.
They bring him back. We're up against our own end zone, which I was hoping we would at least get the first down to just kind of milk the clock, but that didn't happen. But I don't understand down by contact. I don't understand all the there was so many flags yesterday.
It was weird because they said
that was a very heavily penalized game.
Really?
I thought so.
I didn't feel like so much on the Bears. Maybe
No,
it was just more on the Bengals side.
Thank God
Yeah,
it wasn't the Bears. It was the Bengals. And then also Adam Archuleta. You are in the Troy Aikman analyst of dude. You suck.
You're in the bottom tier.
He was so. Oh my God. I get constructive criticism, but it was like Caleb kicked his dog or something. He was so pissed off. Anything Caleb did. Oh, I want to see him roll out a little bit. Like, dude, the play just started, and he's already got guys in his face. It was Adam Archuleta. Stick to what you're good at. And I don't know what that is, but just stick to that because you're not good in football commenting. You weren't even that good as a member of the Bears secondary back in the day. But I digress.
Your brother was more successful. I don't know if he's related to you or not. David Archuleta, who won.
I don't think they're related, but
who won
I thought you were
American Idol.
I thought you were gonna say Chris Conti's his brother because they really remind me of each other. Although Chris Conti, was worse.
I don't want to think about Chris Conti.
I'm sorry to bring that name up.
Yeah,
we're supposed to be happy today. We are. But I just want to point out when people are terrible and he's terrible.
Yeah. So to cover the Tremaine Edmonds interception, like you said. Yeah, it looked like Tremaine Edmonds got the
Your boy,
interception. Yes, shout out Tremaine Edmonds. I'll buy his jersey.
He just continues to stick it to Eric.
I promise. I'll buy his jersey. I'm gonna have to. But yeah, he catches it, and in the process of catching it, I think it was the Bengals running back Chase Brown had his hands on him. Barely. And then, but when he completed the process of the interception, he went down and Chase wasn't touching him.
No, and that's where it's stupid.
Yeah, it's really strange.
They need to fix that rule. Maybe it's only because it happened to the Bears yesterday, but it really is confusing because it's inadvertent contact, but you don't even have to do anything. Like I could just go catch the ball like this and you intercept it, and I'm trying to catch a ball, and that's down by contact. So it makes no sense.
Gently caressed my arm.
That was hot.
Feel very uncomfortable.
Eric's
is
excited.
this? Never mind. Yeah. So going into the last 2 minutes of this game, the Bears had a 99.7% chance of victory when they were leading 41-27, and the Bengals. This was the series. So I was comfortable. I was like, all right, this is cool. I got friends over. I'm gonna go start cleaning up some dishes from we had lunch and whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can see the TV from cleaning up some dishes, and then all this starts to happen. The Bengals respond with the touchdown. They get the 2-point conversion. They get an onside kick recovery that didn't even go 10 yards, but it hit our guy in the ankle, and they recovered that. And this is the point where I'm sitting on my couch going, oh no, and that oh-so-familiar feeling starts creeping back in the stomach, and I'm like, I don't know if this is all the...
And it wasn't just the chicken wings and beer he
yeah,
had in his
it was,
belly. It was the Bears.
We actually had calzones and some buffalo dip and,
oh my
and
God,
salsa.
bro.
So, yeah, delicious.
Oh my God.
I should have you over more often. Actually, I should have you over just at all.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't even there.
And that familiar feeling started creeping back in, and then they get the other touchdown to go up 2, and I was like, all right, I've seen this 100 times. This is going to be an epic fourth quarter Eberflus style collapse from the defense, but no, Caleb stepped up, and thank fucking God, I've only had to be screaming it for 9 weeks on this show to throw the ball to the tight ends across the middle. Good things happen, and Colson Loveland balled out today. It finally felt like he was worthy of the high draft capital we spent on him, and he was awesome.
touchdown was like kind of a good epitome of why you drafted him at 10. Because when you see the still image of when he caught it, there's 3 Bengals draped around him.
Yes.
And, like, he scored off that. If you look at that that image of when he catches the ball, you think, all right, he's down right there. He scores. Like,
yeah.
And that was also, I don't know if you mentioned it, the first time that offense has had 2 rookies, one rush for 175-plus yards and a rookie catch for 100 yards in the same game.
And the fact that the rookies led the game is huge. Right?
Yeah.
Our first-year players.
That was a classic game, too. So, again, I was driving, and the pick six happens, and I'm, like, going crazy. I'm like, yeah, the game's over. And Kristen's like, what happened? I'm like, they won. Game's over. We won. And then they start talking about the play, and then he was down by contact. And all of a sudden, like, about 30 seconds later, I go, they're going to fucking lose this game. She goes, I thought they just won. I'm like, no, they called that back. They're giving the ball back. I know what's going to happen. And they almost did it, but luckily Caleb Williams hit Colson Lovin over the middle. I did love to see Caleb make plays with his legs, man. Like,
yes.
he was being...
They allowed him to do everything in this
like,
game.
He was very scared of doing that the last, like, month, I feel like. And yesterday he did that, especially on that last drive.
Yeah.
3rd and 10. I'm like, oh, my God, they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
And he scrambles for the big pickup, gets the first down, and then the Colson Lovin play happens. So, Caleb, again, in the stat sheet, you're going to see 20 of 34. We got to talk about his accuracy.
No. I'll stop you right there. We don't got to talk about his accuracy. This game was fucking awesome. I don't give a fuck about the completion percentage at all. He had over 280 yards, 3 touchdowns. He caught a touchdown, and he had 50 yards rushing and 20 yards receiving.
Yes.
That's an all-time quarterback performance. It's very good. I don't care. Patrick Mahomes threw for 40% against the
Did he really?
The Bills. Yeah. And we're going to sit here and like so glazed and be like, oh, well, it's Patrick Mahomes. Like, I don't care. To this week, doesn't matter. Caleb was awesome. The haters can suck on it.
There's a lot of haters, and Eric says you can suck on it. I will say, so one of my best friend, John Brooks, he kept pounding the table during the game. He goes, man, one of these quarterbacks is thrown for 400 yards, and it's not the number one pick. It's the 40-year-old. And it's like, John, dude, we didn't have to do much. We had averaged like 10 yards a carry.
That's the only thing the Bengals could do. They had 46 yards of rushing.
And we had 200-plus yards of rushing. Even a guy named Britton Brown scored.
Yes.
Who the hell is
so it's
that
not
guy?
Indicative on Caleb that it's like, oh, we didn't have 400 yards of passing.
Right.
So it's like
He didn't need to.
He didn't have to.
Yeah.
It was a balanced offensive attack that both totaled over 280 yards for rushing and passing.
Yeah.
And Caleb orchestrated the offense wonderfully. Yes. Can he complete more? Honestly, it makes me more excited for when he does start completing more because just imagine that game. We scored 47 with him only completing 20 of 34 passes. Like, imagine if he completes like 10 more of those. We could have scored like 60 this game.
Right.
Like what are we doing here? So
I'm trying to find a tweet about how good the offense is, but I've liked a lot of Bears stuff, so like I'm going to scroll through it.
I was going through the screenshots too. I took a screenshot this morning of Bears offensive ranks after this game.
That's what I was looking for.
I have them. Do you want to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hear 'em? So the Bears are totaling 1,155 rushing yards, which is 3rd in the NFL. They have 1,872 passing yards, which is 10th in the NFL. 378.4 yards per game, 3rd in the NFL. 26.9 points per game, 6th in the NFL. And 3,027 total yards, which is 7th in the NFL by every conceivable metric. And I can't believe I'm saying this. The Bears have a top 10 offense when it didn't seem like they did last week. I don't care about the asterisks that it's the Bengals. I don't care about this completion percentage. Like, this game was awesome. This is the type of game I've been dreaming about watching as a Bears fan for like the last 5 years. This is the type of game I've been dreaming about since the Mitch Trubisky 6 touchdown game against Tampa Bay. Remember how fun that was? Remember how awesome that was?
I don't know if I dreamed for all the extracurricular activities that happened aside from the
No,
offense.
you're
I don't
right.
want to see 41
And I don't want
points. I don't want to see Cairo Santos
You're
rubber
right.
leg miss 2 kicks.
But
the
that
special
stuff
teams
makes
suck.
it
The onside kick. I get it.
It makes
it.
it fun
That's
and exciting.
the drama.
Yeah.
That's the drama.
It wouldn't have been as fun of a watch, and I would have much more preferred this, even though it wouldn't have been as fun, if the Bears blew them out 42-3.
I would have loved that
Yes.
actually, but yeah, my heart.
But the game was more exciting this way, and I was just with all my friends, and it was just so cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yes, defense was bad. Rubber chicken leg. I even started referring to him in the first quarter of the game as rubber chicken leg, and then all my friends were just like, now he's colloquially known as the rubber chicken leg now.
Yeah, we should trademark that.
Yeah, we should.
Wait, here's a fun stat for you. Yesterday, DJ Moore had 1 passing touchdown. Jordan Love had 0.
I like just laughing because I was gonna save this for the inside the NFL, but let's do quick since Jordan Love is such a great quarterback, right? He's so good. He's so like spectacular and transcendent. He's like his stats are identical to Aaron Rodgers' first however many games he played. Season stats for the two quarterbacks: Caleb Williams, 1,916 yards, 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Jordan Love, 2,071 yards, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not really that different. Not something that you would say, oh, like Jordan Love is so much more spectacularly better than Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Just saying, putting that out there.
Yeah, and to take it out there a step further, Caleb might even be better than their receiver they just drafted, Matthew Golden. He has 0 receiving touchdowns this year, and Caleb has 1.
Nice. Yeah.
He when he caught that pass, first I love DJ Moore. Okay, all right. Let me get my brain.
We're having a hard time because this game was so fun.
The trade DJ Moore dummies. What are you talking about? Like, everyone's like, oh, we should trade him and get. I get he's a good trade piece, but not for this team. Like, he is a stud. I fucking love DJ.
He can do everything.
And how about the fact that Zach Taylor reviewed that call for DJ when they downed him at the 1. It was going to be
through
close,
the challenge flag.
Through the challenge flag to say that he had fumbled the ball through the end zone, so it would have been a touchback. And then they said, actually, after review, it's a touchdown. So, thank you, Zach Taylor.
One of the all-time worst challenges probably ever.
Yeah, and so DJ Moore is an absolute stud. But when he threw that touchdown to Caleb had the most perfect spiral spin of a ball I've ever seen. Go and watch it. He didn't even look at it, though. He just goes, bam, and just that ball just, oh, my God,
I believe
chef's kiss.
I believe the kids call that aura.
It's aura, and
right?
that was on 4th down, dude. And DJ had the safety came in untouched, and he had him right on there. He just draped him off and just threw a little.
And nobody covered Caleb. It was very special.
Tyson
reminiscent.
Bajan made a.
For all the Bajan people, all the Bajan agenda people. There you go. He got in.
Yeah, 4 Bears players made a pass yesterday. Now Cole Kmet, mind you, that was an incompletion to Rome Odunze.
It was Rome probably should have caught that ball.
He should have.
Yeah, that was a good pass.
Rome,
yeah, it's so crazy
where
that
you at, Rome? Like,
we had all the offense yesterday, and Rome didn't
had
get
0
in
catches
on any of it. So
yeah.
I understand.
Caleb outcaught Rome and Cole Kmet. Now Cole did leave the game, but he had 22 yards to there, whatever.
So by that logic, the haters will say that we should trade Rome then. Now.
Yeah.
So, but Rome contributed early in the season. Not everybody has the games every single week. So like, it's fine. There are a lot of mouths to feed. Ben Johnson fed the guys that were doing good today, and that was DJ
OZ
Moore.
Got in.
Yeah, it was DJ Moore. It was Kyle Monangai, and it was Colson Loveland. And those were the guys that were powering the offense today, and Caleb got them the ball when he needed to. Would have loved 14 more completions, even though it's like 20-34. Like, whatever. It's fine. The haters can continue to hate. Bengals team, you guys just got beat by a guy who paints his fingernails. I know that you guys hate that so much because that's, again, all I saw was like, oh, we're losing a guy who paints his fingernails. I fucking love that you guys hate it so much.
Mm-hmm.
It feeds me. It fuels me. And you're going to be losing to a guy who paints his fingernails for the next 15 years.
Yep. So enjoy your unpainted nails because I bet you that's not going to be the case much longer. You're going to want to paint your nails.
You're going to see those painted nails hoist that Super Bowl trophy, and it's going to consume you on the inside, and I'm going to laugh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bit bold prediction, but...
Wait, so here's another one. The last time a team lost a game in which they had a kick return for a touchdown, a blocked field goal, and recovered an onside kick in the same game, it was 2003. It happened to the Lions. Do you want to guess who they lost to?
Was it the Bears?
Yep.
Incredible. Incredible.
I will say, and I loved George McCaskey. They had a view of him from the tunnel behind him watching the game, and when the Bears finally got the end of the game with the interception, he was so fired up, and I give him a lot of shit, which he deserves, but I did like to see that. I've never seen them show him get that emotional.
Yes.
And he was just like, frick yeah, because he doesn't curse. He's like, yeah, you mother fricker, yeah.
Yeah.
But so that was really cool to see.
You scallywags.
Mostly because he's probably like, oh my God, I'm paying my coach $13 million a year. Why are we doing this? But it's like, dude,
now he sees that it's
Ben
working.
Johnson effect. The Ben Johnson effect. I love BJ.
George,
who doesn't love BJ?
George, if this works, it's going to make you so much money that you are not going to know what to do with all the money. Like you already own a football team. Like
Or
what else?
What you
is
should
there?
do with all the money is just build a stadium and not have to have any public financing.
This might be this is the Virginia McCaskey season. Like the power of
I would love that.
Yeah, the power of Virginia McCaskey is insane.
Also, when are we gonna get shovels in the ground for the, for the Bears Stadium? Remember, this is supposed to happen in 2025.
Kevin Warren, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like the Browns are going to have planned and build a new stadium, but you've been here for like he's been here what like
3 years,
like,
4 years,
yeah,
5 years.
It feels like it's been a
6
while.
I don't know.
And in that time, the Browns we announced the stadium. The Browns have announced the stadium, like have plans in place for it, and are gonna like be finished before 2030. And like we have not done anything with our stadium yet. Kevin Warren, what are you doing, my guy? Like, let's where the team's going. Let's get the stadium going because I want to watch a Bears Super Bowl in Arlington where the Bears are in it.
Yep.
Like, let's make it happen. So
But I will say thank you, Kevin Warren, because I feel like he was pivotal in bringing Ben Johnson in.
Okay,
and
fair.
Upping the class of the Bears in order to attract someone like that.
Yes,
Because I do love BJ.
everybody gets a pass because we are. Everybody gets passed right now because we're winning. When we start losing again, which we never, then we can start eating each other alive. That's fine. Ryan Poles can go back on the chopping block. Kevin Warren can go back on the chopping block. It was cool. I saw that clip with George McCaskey. That was cool.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen George mad, and I've seen him in person, like standing like
Right.
2 feet away from me. So I'm gonna do my sidebar here. I used to work security for the Chicago Bears. I'd work in the parking lots, and then I would go into the stadium and work the games, all the home games, when I was in college. And we were working the south lot, the red lot, which is the one by McCormick Place. And I watched the exits because you're not allowed to bring alcohol out. You can. The cops will just write you a big fine. So I try to stop people from getting fined. I'd be like, chug your beer, get more drunk, and then go inside. And there was one time where I saw George McCaskey just come out of the parking lot with all the fans. Again, this regular, he always wears like a flannel shirt and like just walk by. He's like, "How you guys doing?" I look at him and I'm like, "What is our owner doing? Just like walking through the parking lots, absolutely insane."
Yeah.
So yeah, we've given George some shit, but I think whoever got in his ear and was like, "Hey, just like make the right decisions, like let go and let the football people run your team."
Let go and let God.
Yeah, and just enjoy making the money. Like let the football people like do what Carly Ursay is doing down in the Colts and like be on the sidelines with the headset so you can like understand your organization better because that seems to be working pretty well for
Didn't
them.
work yesterday, but yeah, it's been working this year so far. So
yeah, man. So we did get a little bit more pressure on Flacco going back to defense. We did pick him 3 times, I think, or we generated 3 turnovers. But like, it's got to be just better across the board for the defense. We can't be giving up 42 points. And I know not every offense has Jamar Chase and T Higgins, but yeah, I would prefer it to be where we don't have to score 47 points to win.
Right. Well, Joe Flacco had a great game plan coming in too. He knows what his
He had the best game of his career.
Yeah, he knows
arguably
where he's flawed at, and right now he's 40. He's not he's not mobile. He's never really been too much of a mobile quarterback, so he knew that he had to get the ball out pretty quick. So, and it worked. Obviously, T Higgins was. At one point he was 5 for 5, caught everything, and Jamar Chase was, Jamar Chase. But there definitely wish we had another pass rusher. The trade deadline is tomorrow, so I'm like I do and I don't want to see Ryan Poles make a trade because never know with his midseason trades if anything's gonna work out. But the defense definitely. When they get takeaways, good things happen, but we can't just be relying on that. And
I think we just need our
yesterday
boys
was
back
just-
in the
yeah.
secondary. Like,
Very true.
I think once Jalen and Kyler Gordon and am I forgetting somebody?
That's it.
Tyreek Stevenson was back. I think
but
so
he got those are 2 of the best receivers in the NFL. Like
that one T Higgins catch was unbelievable.
Right.
That's one of the best catches I've ever seen. Like it was so good, and he just like kind of I don't even know he like kind of like caught it one-handed like over his shoulder.
right.
It was one of the most insane catches. So, yeah, we're not going to do this asterisk stuff. We're not going to be like, oh, but it was the Bengals defense. Like, we're enjoying this win on a football game that was, like, just damn fun to watch on a day of football that was just really fun to watch. Like, there are so many fun games.
Tell me about him.
Jacksonville and Las Vegas went into
I didn't
overtime.
watch it.
Like, Chiefs and Bills was, like, really fun the whole time. So, like, yeah, like, it was just a great day of football. Atlanta almost came back and beat New England. So, it was just, I think it was like 9 of 11 games were decided by like 1 score.
Yeah.
So just like a great day of football. Where last week was kind of got some just ass beatings last week. This week was like super competitive fun, which is what you want to see.
Right.
Week 9, halfway through the season.
Yep.
So, 5-3.
5-3.
9 weeks.
Halfway through.
I would not have believed it
Well,
if you told
believe.
me. If you told me, so.
We got BJ.
We got BJ.
So now we look on Sunday, and Eric will not be there working security. He will be there as a fan. So
Yes.
he can drink his beer and get told to finish his beer before going into the game like he used to.
We'll be in the
tell young scallywags.
I think the tickets are in the south end zone, so if all 4 of you who watch the show see me, come up and say hi. I'd love to talk to you. But, yeah, I'm excited for that. It is the Giants. Jackson Dart has given them a little bit of rejuvenation. So it'll be fun to see him and check him out.
They have a good pass, or their pass rush is good with Thibodeau and
Dexter
Brian
Lawrence,
Burns and Dexter Lawrence.
Sexy Dexy.
Yeah.
So that will be a challenge for sure. I think our O-line, it'll be a priority for Caleb to get the ball out fast.
Yes.
But they don't have Cam Scadaboo, which is kind of disappointing. I was really looking forward to
Same.
seeing him. And they don't have Malik Neighbors. So the 2 of their biggest offensive weapons are out.
Right.
They've managed to put up points and stay in games without him, which is concerning considering it's our defense. But my gut tells me that this should be a win. I feel like we're just the better team overall in terms of players and what we got going on for us right now. Especially if Ben keeps reaching into his magic bag of tricks.
My gosh. Yeah.
Like insanity, just all the trick plays that he decided to pull out.
Mm-hmm.
And
they worked.
Yes, and I hope he's got more. Oh,
I'm sure he does.
I hope the walls of his office are just scribbled with Frankenstein-ish plays that are just like the craziest things that we've ever seen. I hope he like lines out more big boys out to the side. Like, yeah, I always wondered like why wouldn't you put like 2 quarterbacks in at once? Like, and he ran a play that like designed for 2 quarterbacks at once.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll change the NFL. Maybe we'll change how it's played.
I love it.
I don't know.
BJ.
But yeah, let's do more of that. If Caleb's got to catch like 10 touchdowns this year, I don't care.
It's fine.
That would be super cool.
I would love that.
that would be crazy.
If he ends the year with like 3 or 4 receiving touchdowns, that'd be just amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, what a game. Just please, defense, got to tighten it up a little bit, especially when it comes to our division games that are going to be coming up. Yeah. We need to. We're in the thick of it. We need to win the division games. Like we need to beat the Vikings. We can't we need to beat the Packers. Like we're only 1 game back from Green Bay, I think.
Right.
Or whatever it is because of the tie. The math gets weird with the tie. And
November,
we're tied with the Lions, although they have the tiebreaker over us. So we're in the thick of it in the NFC North.
It's gonna be a tough month in November. We got New York, then go to Minnesota, then the Steelers come to town, then we go to Philly on Black Friday.
Ooh.
And then that first game in December is the Packers.
So if you go 1-3 in December, that's you still be
November?
6-6. Or November, yeah.
I don't want to go 1-3,
If you go 2-2 in November, then you're 7-5. And
I really, really, really want to see them get a victory in Minnesota.
Yes,
that would be incredible. But also remember, this team under Matt Eberflus never won road Sunday games. And
it's true.
Now they've won 2?
We
on
won
the road this year.
So we won
on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. We won in Vegas, right?
On a Sunday.
And then we won today.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
Cowboys
was at home. Cowboys was at home.
At home.
Washington was on Monday night.
That's true.
So road wins. You go to the road, you win. That's cool.
I think the Cowboys were off this week too, so Matt Eberflus got a break from us. This week. We're watching you, Flus.
Yeah. You big dummy.
Anything else about this game?
No, man.
Dude, what a fun game.
That was fun.
We're just happy because, like, as Bears fans, we've watched ever since the end of the Mitch era just not fun games.
Yeah.
So the dichotomy between last week, where it was just a deflating defeat against the Ravens, and this week a thrilling victory is just, it's great. I last week I said that losing hurts more than winning feels good, but I don't know. This win feels really good, even though the defense was bad. It was so much fun.
Again,
like a kid in a candy shop.
Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna happen. It's the NFL. You're playing Joe Flacco. He is elite. He's been elite. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. And they just shredded the defense, and that's okay because we out-shredded theirs.
Yeah, everybody online does this thing where everything's asterisk. Be like, well, they wouldn't have won if this didn't happen, or they wouldn't have won if this didn't happen. It's like you can do that to every single game in NFL throughout history. And
but think about all the things that did happen against the Bears. Like an onside kick that didn't even go 10 yards, but our dumbass player stepped on the ball.
You could go back and be so nitpicky and like asterisk everything and be like, oh, well, without these this string of specific events happening, like Tom Brady would have only won like 4 Super Bowls and Peyton Manning wouldn't have any.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, no, that's just the way it happens. So like, shut the fuck up.
Yep. What he said.
Tired of you. sponsors, future sponsors, please ignore my bad language, but I'm just the haters. The haters. Thank you for the free engagement, haters.
Yep.
The more comments you post, the bigger we grow. Anyways. Hey, yo.
Speaking of sponsors.
Yeah, hey, Brett. It's getting cold out.
Yeah, it is.
This is you know, you should probably, if you're thinking about doing something to your house, like you should be going into hibernation for the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Once it gets cold, it's ill-advised to shingle once it drops below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. We still have some nicer fall days ahead, so Brett, I would highly recommend, if you have anything to do to your house, to not hold off until next spring, to call us at Total Roofing and get it done right now.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because we can help you.
Prices go up.
Well, yeah, that. But even if it's minor repairs or just roof maintenance, probably a good time to do it because it's an economical route. You don't have to spend as much as a replacement. But Mother Winter's coming, and even though we've had some decent mild winters the last few years, I really feel and hope that this is one that's just crazy. I want a huge snowstorm. But your roof might not want that. And what you might want is roof maintenance or roof replacement. And we still got time. We still got the crews available. We probably go until about mid-December. My inbox is wide open. No one's emailed me 9 to 5 Bears, so I have a lot of discounts to give away.
You're leaving money on the table.
They don't call me Discount Double Brett here in the office for nothing. So we could talk.
You can take
I
that.
could be bribed.
You can take that discount that you get from emailing Brett 9 to 5 Bears and buy Christmas gifts for your children, or go get the Thanksgiving turkey or whatever. Like, we're in the holiday season now, so saving money is important. So don't leave that money on the table. Don't leave your house exposed to the elements, whether it's anything, whether you need your gutters cleaned out, you need some shingles tamped down, if you need some caulking done, maybe you have like a more premium exterior siding that requires caulking at the seams, come out and get that caulked before it gets too cold. And I feel uncomfortable saying caulk as many times as I've been saying it.
You really like that word right now. Yeah, here's the deal. You give me your money, I'm going to put it to good use, all right? Okay? I'm gonna spend it wisely. Okay?
You'll be happy.
You'll be very happy. You'll be very secured. You'll be very warm. You'll be very just gawking at your roof or siding or windows, gutter, fascia soffit, insulation, blown-in insulation. You need to have good insulation in your attic in order for the house to be warm or cool in every stage of the seasons. So just give us a call. I mean, we don't
come
bite.
on down. Give us
We
a
don't
call.
bite. Yeah, come on down.
Fine.
We got
come,
some candies.
Come visit.
Halloween's over. We got extra candy.
We do actually have extra candy, and it's in the lobby, and
Yeah.
that bodes very bad for me because I have a bad sweet tooth.
Yeah, same.
So trying to lose some weight going into this, it's not succeeding. Going into winter because they just keep putting candy out at the front desk.
Yep.
And then
It's
we
never
emerge
ending.
from our offices like little people haven't seen light in 3 days, and we're like, oh, candy.
Yeah.
We
I want candy.
Yeah, we scurry
Oh
down
my
there.
God. Oh, it's there.
Oh my god. Have you seen the guy on social media who does the Packers Goblin character?
Yep.
He's so
Yep.
funny. He cracks me up so much. I think Mick Jason, I think, is his name. He does like this Packers Goblin character of like people who are like so over the top obsessed with the Packers. It's really funny.
Yes.
So but yeah, be a home maintenance goblin and get your home maintenance done by Total Roofing before the winter. Or if you want to get your project on the schedule for next year, if you sign up with us now and I want to wait till spring, we can get you like first in line when our spring season starts.
And you won't be impacted by any increases in pricing.
Yes, you can lock in the
which
price
usually
now.
happens April 1st, and that's not an April Fool's joke.
Yes. And our roofing season usually starts, we make the comparison with baseball. Like spring training is in March and then season starts in April. That's roughly the same for us. So yeah, lock in. So March, April comes around, the weather breaks. We can get your stuff done right away. And email Brett, 9 to 5 Bears, for a discount, $500 on a roof or $300 on jellyfish lights.
Please do.
Saw people putting up Christmas lights yesterday.
Yeah,
in
why
nice
are they
weather.
doing that?
Because people don't believe in Thanksgiving, apparently. And
well,
it's
no,
really,
I'm saying why are
Oh.
they doing that when they could just have jelly?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I was gonna go on a rant and say about how people don't care about Thanksgiving because like everyone on the line
That's
is
my
like,
favorite holiday.
everyone's like, it's Christmas time now, and I'm like, no, like Thanksgiving is so much better than Christmas. Hot take, because there's no strings attached. You just
Yeah.
eat food. You don't have
Just
to like.
stuff your face.
Yeah, you don't have to like worry about getting gifts for like everyone in your life and then offending somebody that you didn't get them a gift. Like you just make a bunch of food and you invite your friends and family over and you eat and watch football.
Yeah. It's
That-
pretty American.
That's a perfect holiday. Like
Right.
it's so good. And then like if we just keep Mariah Carey frozen until December and then she can come out and sing her song,
Yeah.
like that's fine.
I already listened to it on Saturday.
I'm tired of the Thanksgiving disrespect. Y'all need to just like chill.
Put some respect on that turkey.
I'm feeling spicy today. So
Yeah, you are, dude.
the haters, they fuel me. Around the NFL, I was hard to pay attention because I had friends over yesterday, but we'll talk about some games. Ravens 28, Dolphins 6. Lamar returns. Ravens look good. They seem primed to go on a run, as we kind of suspected. They are very much not dead.
That was an ass whooping.
Yeah, it was, and I still don't know how my boy Mike has his job. Absolutely incredible.
The GM got fired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That happened today?
Friday.
Okay, well, there's one domino.
Yep.
The guillotine is hanging over Mike McDaniels. 49ers 34, Giants 24. I don't know. 49ers won.
Yeah.
The Mac Jones renaissance continues. Absolute insane. Chargers 27, Titans 20. This game was much closer than I'm sure the Chargers
Yeah.
felt comfortable with because the Titans are bad.
I just know Justin Herbert played well because I'm playing against him in fantasy.
Yes.
So. Thanks, Justin.
Vikings 27, Lions 24. J.J. McCarthy returns. Looks pretty good. Them beating the Lions helps us. I just wish if there was a way that both these teams could have lost, it would have helped us. But I think the ultimate outcome is that we get closer to the Lions in the standings, so that definitely helps us. But all those division games will be important for us to win, so we're watching those. Falcons 23, Patriots 24. The Falcons came back and tried to win this one. I think they failed tying it on a missed point after. Very sad. So seems like a Falcons way to win against the Patriots.
That's crazy, man. I
So
didn't watch a second.
The Drake May glaze.
Don't even know what happened.
The Drake May glaze continues. Drives me insane.
Yeah.
Colts 20, Steelers 27. The Steelers played this game perfectly. I thought they stopped Jonathan Taylor pretty effectively, and then once they did that, they were kind of like forcing Daniel Jones to do stuff. And
Which really sucks because I just made a bet that I bet on Jonathan Taylor to win the MVP right before the
he
game.
can still win the MVP if he has one down game.
Yeah, I know that's
Yeah.
true, but it's a quarterback award now. But I'm kind of a knucklehead, but you never know.
It'd be nice to see somebody other than a quarterback win it. Broncos 18, Texans 15. I think C.J. Stroud got hurt in this game. I think that's the only headline that came out of there. So that's interesting. The Broncos continue to just... Bo Nix, man, will have periods where he just looks like complete garbage.
Yeah.
And then for like stretches, he'll just like put up like 50 points. And it's just absolutely baffling. The Broncos like oscillate between like scoring almost no points and scoring literally all the points. And it's insane. So, yeah, Panthers 16, Packers 13. That's really funny.
Yeah. I only saw like two plays, and they were both from Jordan Love, and they were both terrible throws. One was an interception that just made no sense, and the other one should have been an interception in the end zone.
They were wearing the alternate uniforms, so they
yeah.
tried to make the helmets look like the leather helmet,
Right.
which I think is just an atrocious,
Dookie.
Yeah, atrocious uniform.
They smelt.
So, yeah, Packers look away now, but your legendary team that was supposed to like win and sweep through the NFL this year has tied with the Cowboys, lost to the Browns, and now lost to the Panthers.
Yeah.
And Jordan Love isn't doing that much better than Caleb Williams.
No.
So, like, you know, we've been Jordan Love haters on this podcast pretty consistently.
Yeah.
There's just things he does sometimes they're just like head scratchers.
Mhm.
And now Tucker Kraft is hurt. So,
Yeah. It's an up and down league, man. Last week he decimated the Steelers, and then this week he looks like Dookie.
I still don't buy it.
I don't either.
I
dude.
still don't buy it. I don't know. I'm the biggest hater.
Same.
And to quote my friend Kendrick, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk.
What did he say? I don't know that lyric. I'm a Drake guy.
That's when he was dissing Drake.
That's why I don't know it. I've loved Drake since Degrassi, so I will always love my boy Drake. Aubrey Drake Graham. That
it's
is my
insane to go back and see that they shot him on that show. It's kind of
yeah,
insane.
Fucking Rick. Guy's name was Rick in the show.
Chiefs 21.
Jimmy. That's Drake.
Yeah. Chiefs 21. Bills 28. The good guys win.
They tried. I did see that tail end. The Chiefs definitely made an interest. They chiefed. The Chiefs chiefed.
They did.
Mahomes
only completed 40% of his passes. It was like 41% or something like that. He was pressured a lot. So yeah, this was surprising because I was going in expecting the Bills' defense has like not been good this year. Like the offense has been the only shining thing. So I'm very surprised that the defense kind of held Mahomes in check for the most part.
I didn't know that Joey Bosa was on Buffalo. He got a sack yesterday.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He also had like a couple pressures at the end that really helped turn the game into the Buffalo favor.
I think he's had some injury stuff, and he hasn't really done anything this year. But if their pass rush can get back, I think Deion Dawkins was out too. So.
Yeah. But Josh Allen, we love Josh Allen here. I have him in 2 fantasy leagues, and he balled out. Thank you very much to Mr. Josh Allen.
Yes, he's
Mr. Haley Steinfeld.
He's very yes, he's very good at what he does. I like anytime I get a chance to watch Josh Allen. I'm like, oh, so this is what an actual quarterback looks like.
Yeah.
So, Caleb's on his way. Year 3 of Josh is when he transformed. Year 3 of Caleb will be the unleashing. Seahawks 38, Commanders 14, Sunday Night Football. Jaden Daniels got hurt. People are pissed that Dan Quinn left him in when they were getting blown out. He kind of like landed on his arm, a little bit funny. So the Commanders are 0-2 since losing to the Bears. So last year they derailed our season. I'm taking credit for derailing their season this year.
Yeah.
So that feels pretty good.
Sam Darnold looked like Sam Darnold last year, dude.
Dude, I don't know what happened to Sam Darnold. I think Kevin O'Connell like fixed him, and now he's incredible. There was one point where he was like 18 for 18 with like 4 touchdowns, and I'm just like, what is happening?
Right.
Jackson Smith and Jigba is incredible. So, yeah, the Seahawks look amazing, and I'm happy for guys like that.
Yeah,
I'm happy for Sam Darnold because like I feel like these guys
don't see no ghosts no more.
They're under so much pressure, and they get written off like so fast.
Yeah.
And then they go other places. And this has been a trend over the like this happened to Baker Mayfield. Like he was written off. He ended up like 4 places and then found a home in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sam Darnold has happened to. Daniel Jones has happened to. Mac Jones, it seems like this happened to. So, there seems to be a systemic problem where teams are failing young quarterbacks and then they just need time, but they're so impatient.
Right.
I mean, look, yesterday, like Caleb played one bad game last week and then we were calling for him to be replaced by our backup quarterback. So, we need patience with these young quarterbacks in the league, guys.
Yes.
We can't just like fire sale and replace them.
No.
We need to build nurturing environments for our future quarterbacks so we have good football to watch.
Amen.
But yeah, Washington this season might be hanging in the balance now.
Yeah.
So
yep.
Quite a fall from where they were last year.
Right.
So
in the NFC Championship game.
It's very reminiscent of CJ Stroud because like the first CJ Stroud season was like incredible.
Yeah.
And then they've kind of like settled into like a I don't know, like we were like, oh, the Texans are rising. They're going to be incredible. And they just haven't delivered on that. And now Washington, same thing.
Right.
And, look away, Washington. Your quarterback has injury problems again. Don't look. Ugh, not great.
No.
Okay, that's for the NFL. I don't even know who's playing on Monday night tonight. I don't get the Monday night game because
Yeah,
ESPN and
Mickey
YouTube TV
Mouse.
are fighting. Yeah, Michael J. Mouse, thank you very much. Here's some cool things around the world of sports. Bulls are 5-1.
Yep.
That's kind of crazy.
They lost last night.
To the Knicks, which Knicks are a good team. You're not going to win them all.
Yeah.
Matas Buzelis is awesome.
I haven't watched a second, but I
Josh-
do have a CHSN membership now, so I can watch games.
Nice.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey, who I laughed at them giving him money,
Yeah.
is like playing really well. And they're doing this without Kobe White.
Right.
So when Kobe White comes back,
I know they're looking good. Maybe they're going to go 72-10 this year.
I was trying to, I was trying to figure out how I can watch them, and just like it's so dumb that they're trapped on CHSN.
I know.
Do you remember the Derrick Rose Bowls when we could just watch them on
Yes.
WGM every night?
Yes.
With Stacey
that was
King
during college
and
it was
Neil
amazing.
Funk? Yeah,
Do the Bulls play tonight?
I don't
They
know.
Dang it. Do the
So,
Blackhawks play tonight?
Now I
They
have
do.
to figure out. Yeah, and the Blackhawks look young and promising and
Yeah.
exciting. Connor Bedard is rounding into form, which is really cool. It's so annoying that you can't watch local sports games on local channels.
And now you can't even watch national games on channels because ESPN and
It's so
and
stupid.
YouTube TV are.
And I think even if I bought League Pass, I think the Bulls are blacked
probably
out
blacked
in
out.
local markets.
Usually
so
that's how it goes.
it's so dumb. I have to figure out a way to like watch that. It's
Yeah.
so annoying.
Yep.
Every one of these leagues is like, oh, why is our viewership down? It's like because you fragmented the games. You have to have like 47 apps to like be able to watch games. It's so stupid. Like, what are we doing? NBA's like, oh, our viewership's down. It's because like I can't even watch the Bulls in my local market on a local channel.
Yeah.
I have to pay $20 a month specifically on CHS. I think that just gets me them.
$20 just for one team, $30 for the whole package,
Yeah.
which includes the Bulls, Blackhawks.
I get it. It's like, oh, it's like $30, but it's like I already pay money for YouTube TV. I already pay for like Hulu. I already pay for like all these stupid apps to watch all these stupid things.
Yep.
I already pay for Prime to watch Thursday Night Football. Like,
Eric's pissed.
what are we doing? Like everyone, and I know the Orlando Magic have the same problem because I saw a guy who's like, I can't even watch the fucking Magic when in Orlando. So, yeah, what are we doing, sports leagues? Like, stop doing this. Like, you just no one's gonna watch your games anymore if you can't make them accessible to people to watch. So, yeah, Dodgers repeat World Series champions.
Amazing Game 7. I'm sad that I wanted Toronto to win, but
I think we were all rooting for Toronto.
Yeah. That still was a hell of a game. Ohtani is just,
Ohtani was amazing. Yamamoto was amazing. Like,
I wish I was good at
anything in
let
my
alone
life.
being that good at two different things. So
yeah,
great game.
Clayton Kershaw goes out a winner. He's retiring. Yeah, this once again reignited the whole like, oh, the Dodgers just bought the championship.
Well, there might be a strike in baseball, and after next season, there's a new collective bargaining agreement that has to come to the table, and teams are going to pound the table to have a salary cap installed, which would drastically change things in the MLB. And I very seriously think that's what's going to happen. That's the way it's trending. So there could be a strike in a year and a half. So that it probably should have happened years ago because remember back growing up, like the Yankees always had like $180 million payroll. This is before inflation too. And they would just buy championships. Like their 2008 World Series was bought. Like they had Alex Rodriguez, all the other guys they had on that team. So probably what's needed for baseball, but still was a fun game to see Toronto take it to Game 7.
Yeah.
And they did blow it, though. They blew it.
There was a questionable call in Game 6 where the ball got wedged under the mat.
Yep,
and
that sucked.
Yeah, that's probably something that'll stain that series a little bit. But it was, as a traditionally non-baseball watcher, I watched it all, and I watched a lot of baseball playoffs this season. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was cool. The changes they've implemented to make the game a bit faster have felt very refreshing.
When you had two world stars in Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Shohei Ohtani, like those two attract, being where they're from, they attract viewership and they're fun to watch, and they definitely were fun to watch during the World Series.
It'll be curious to see, like you said, about the lockout. I don't know enough about baseball or have enough stake in it to like say one way or the other whether the salary cap is the right move. Somebody broke it down and said that the Dodgers on their payroll are paying more in taxes than like the bottom 15 teams of the league are spending on their roster at all. And that seems like it's a problem. I think the stat was the Dodgers have the highest payroll and the Jays had the 5th highest payroll. So like the teams that are spending more seem to be getting to the big games and the postseason. So yeah, I don't know. That's going to be a hard fight because it's like, what do you do with all these guys who have these major contracts if you try to put a salary cap in? Like Shohei Ohtani has a $700 million contract.
But it's all deferred.
True.
He's only making like $60 million in the first 10 years.
The Dodgers are going to be fucked if they put a salary cap in like 10 years down the road. Like they're going to be in big trouble.
Right.
He's going to, Ohtani's going to, it's going to be, instead of Bobby Bonilla Day, it's going to be Shohei Ohtani Day. Yeah. And he's going to get like however much money.
A lot.
So yeah, that'll be interesting for baseball. I don't know enough about the mechanics of the way like salaries and stuff work in baseball. It'll just be interesting to see how that works out. To me, it feels like everybody should like have a set amount that's like, oh hey, this is the limit you can spend.
Right.
That makes it like makes sense in my mind. But there's also the argument of how like the other team owners like just don't spend.
Yeah.
And just like so you'd have to have a salary minimum in there too. It's like we've always like clowned Reinsdorf, be like, hey, spend more money on the Sox. Like the Marlins never have a giant payroll ever. So that'll just be interesting.
Yep.
Maybe we'll turn into a baseball podcast.
That'd be
in the off-season.
I like baseball. It used to be my favorite sport. White Sox, I would never miss a game, and then the White Sox just absolutely stink. But actually, they're coming up though. They got a lot of good young players, but I also hate Jerry Reinsdorf and don't want to support him. So I kind of am mad that I have to pay for the CHSN subscription. But I'm also only paying $10 because I'm splitting it with 2 other buddies. So fuck you, Jerry.
Yeah, this man Jerry is like like we're like wanting him to sell the team, and he's like, no, he's like, I want to stay around until like at least 2029, so he can like vote for the new
that's
commissioner.
The thing. Justin Ishbia is slowly buying into the team, and hopefully
but like my brother in Christ, like Reinsdorf is gonna be like mid-90s by the time he like steps down. It's like, what do we?
Maybe not.
I don't know.
Maybe he does.
And now I hate this because, like, on the one hand, like the Bulls are getting good, right? But now it's like Michael Reinsdorf will just be like, "Oh yeah, look, I'm doing like such a good job," and it's like, no, you're just doing like what Garpax did. Like they got lucky, with that team. Like, and now you just So, yeah, I don't know. We are not a fan of Reinsdorf on this.
That man
podcast.
owes Michael Jordan everything. I mean, he needs to like. I would literally wake up every morning and text Michael, "Thank you," every day for the rest of my life. He's worth
biggest
billions of
windfall
dollars because of Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the biggest like stroke of luck probably ever is
he
like
bought the team
drafting
after
Michael and then him turning into
Jordan was already a member of the team when he took the team or he bought the ownership of the Bulls. And
I don't think anybody could have predicted that that's what Michael would have turned into, like drafting him when he did.
Right.
Like that's just unbelievable.
Yep.
Michael Jordan's the greatest player ever, by the way.
True.
We start that debate.
Yeah.
LeBron sucks.
Lie.
We're generational haters. So.
I really have to pee.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding.
We'll wrap it up. Socials 9 to 5.
I had coffee and energy drink and a whole thing of water already this morning.
All right, we'll wrap it up. Socials 9 to 5 Bears, wherever podcasts are found. 9 to 5 Bears on YouTube. Thank you for 50 subscribers. At Bears 9 to 5
We're
on
at
Instagram.
50? Holy cow, you guys are awesome.
At 9 to 5 Bears on TikTok. We're over 100 followers on TikTok now. Very cool.
Dude, TikTok is awesome.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool people that comment.
Y'all be TikToking.
The haters also come out on TikTok.
I love it.
Thanks for the engagement, haters. Appreciate it. TotalRoofingandConstruction.com for our sponsor. And if you want to email Brett to save money, oh no, that would be your email. Brett at TotalRoofingandConstruction.com. If you want to email the show specifically and send us like funny emails to be read on the show, 9to5bears at gmail.com.
Yep.
I'll be at the Giants game next week.
Boots on the ground, 9 to 5 Bears.
I have my report on Monday. Hopefully we'll come back with another victory Monday. Brett's going to go pee. We're shutting it down. Let's go.